full map. It took me, I don't know, probably about to fully explore the entirety of the map. I would recommend the game was so that when you go and do the missions, as you can see here, you gotta travel quite a ways across the map, which helps you, explore a lot of it. But another thing you should do is once you're going around, I recommend doing tall neck events. Now, the tall neck events are pretty fun. Here's one right here. So pretty much you'll go there and you'll find different places around where the tall necks are. See, there's one over here. This is the one I just recently did. It's pretty fun. But every place you go to, there's going to be a way to overall explore the map is to do the quests, and on top of that, do the tall necks whenever you come near them. One thing that I like to do is, sort of just play along with the quest, and I actually just finished the game yesterday. So once you get done with the full game and beat the main mission or the main story, you pretty much have to explore the majority of the map, and then after that you can just go to campfires that you've discovered along the way of you playing, and then use those to jump around the map. Now, it's recommended that when you play the game, in my opinion, every time you come across a campfire, just save, and then on top of that, you can go to merchants and other places around the map. I know that the merchants over here in Meridian have a bunch of them, but what you want to try to get is you want to try to get a special it's called Golden Fast Travel Pack, as you can see here, and it is really nice. It allows you to travel to any of the campsites around the map that you've been to and saved at. It allows you to fast travel to those without using any other things. So when you first start off, you have a few fast travel kits that you get from some people, can't remember, but those allow you to fast travel, but they get used every fast travel. With this, you can fast travel to wherever you want. Now, this is one of the tall necks. I just said I just recently did this one, and one of the challenges when I came here was that there are guys, and there currently aren't any because I just took them out, but as you can see here, using your thing, you can see the tracks, and there's the tall neck over there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up into position. In order to find a spot to actually jump onto the tall neck, you pretty much just want to look around for anything tall. So as you can see, there's one over there, but I don't think I'm going to quite make it to that one. So I'm going to try to make it to this one over here before he gets by me. And they do move relatively quick, so you're going to want to be fast about this. So when I did this, I didn't even kill any of the guys. I mean, I killed a few of them waiting for the tall neck to get to me. And then there's a few machine robots. You sort of just hide from those, and if you get to this point, you can just protect yourself until the long neck comes by, or the tall neck. So now I'm going to climb up it. I've already done this one before, so I already know how to do it. But every single one, like I said before, has a different way of getting to the top. And, this is honestly super fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. I've never been to a tall neck that has the same kind of way to climb up to the top as another one. So here's the top of the tall neck, and over here you can see there are some beasts, and it provides a pretty beautiful place when you're top of a tall neck, and that is one great way to show yourself the rest of the map. And with that alone, you get about this much distance. I mean, you get quite a bit found from just one tall neck. All of the highest places, and then also reveals really cool things such as metal flowers and things of the such. But it reveals quite a bit, so that's really nice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fast travel. Let's see, down here. Where's the other one? It's somewhere out in here. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. So everyone has a different one. So when I did this one was sort of hard. There are the snap jaws in the water around here, so you gotta be pretty quick about it. It makes a big loop around both of these islands. So one waypoint that you can jump onto it is right here on this little edge. I'm sort of aiming at it with my thing, right where I put that marker. There's one spot you can jump onto, and then the other one is right over here on this other ledge. That's a really nice place. Those two places are really nice to jump onto it. So the way I did this is I recommend starting over here, quickly running across as this long, or swimming across as the tall neck is coming around this corner. So then you sort of come up here and you hide until he gets by, and then you jump on. Now the thing about this one is you gotta be really careful, because you have this right over here. These birds will see you and they will attack you if you're not careful. And then on top of that, since the snapjaws can shoot ice, then they will be shooting at you also. So you have to be very sneaky and quiet in order to get to that one, because you don't want to be hit. When you're climbing the tall neck, if you are hit, you will fall, and the chances of you dying are pretty big, so be careful on that one. But that's about it for right now. I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.